I would like to introduce this wonderful speaker who has just gotten married. Queer married. Lydia X Z Brown is a disability justice advocate, organizer, whose work has largely focused on violence against multiply marginalized disabled people. Lydia founded and co-directs the Fund for Community Reparations for Autistic People of Color's Interdependence. She has received numerous awards, including from the White House. I don't think it's this administration, but she has written for several publications. They Are Out, Proud, and Queerly Asexual, Non-Binary, Trans Person, Living Free of Gender. And we do want to announce that Lydia has just married Shane Newmeyer, who will be joining them on stage, a trans activist and attorney. Please welcome Lydia and Shane.
2 days ago. This is technically my honeymoon. Technically. I want you to repeat after me. We see all these cops here. This is a resistant space. This is a resistant space. No police will make us safe. Thank you. Disability justice is an intersectional framework and imperative for our liberation. It is everyday practice. It is guidance. It is framework, principle, vision, world-making, futurity. I begin everywhere by asking us to pause and ground ourselves, to tune in to what our body minds are telling us they need, they crave, they desire. Use this space the ways our body minds need. Tune in to what we have brought into this space and carried with us. Our exhaustion, our rage, our grief, our triumph, our excitement. Let us feel all that we feel. This is for the sick, the bone-weary, the wobbly, the leaning, the stuttering, the signing, the overloaded. This is for all of us who are disabled, chronically ill, mad, neurodivergent, blind, deaf, survivors of other people's hate and pity and fear and revulsion. This is for us queer and trans folk at the margins of the margins, struggling against queermesia and trans hate and ableism and constant onslaught of violence at the intersections. This is for our sick and disabled folks here who are negatively racialized from colonized communities and nations, who bear the brunt of white supremacy embedded in rainbow capitalism and pinkwashing, co-optation of our symbols, our history, our communities. Here, from Lenape-Hoking, stolen and occupied land, to Tibet and Palestine and beyond, Kaite Davidson reminds us that we are all interdependent, as ableism makes invisible the ways abled people are dependent and needy, while pathologizing the ways disabled people are dependent. We need each other to survive, to fight, to resist, to build anew. Mia Mingus reminds us that ableism is connected to all of our oppression because it undergirds notions of whose bodies are valuable, desirable, and disposable. Talila Lewis exhorts us to practice disability justice by honoring the whole humanity of every person. And let us do so. Let us honor and remember our ancestor, Marsha P. Johnson, whom we honor this month as a Black trans woman who did sex work and gifted us with her mad, disabled brilliance. This is for us who live and struggle now to build the kinds of worlds and communities we want and dream and deserve. This is a reminder that in our brokenness, our frailty, our precarity, our neediness, our limitations, we deserve to be here. We deserve love and care. We deserve each other. Imagine what justice feels like, what freedom tastes like, that world which honors and affirms all of our body minds in their complexities and supports us not merely in living, but in thriving in community as we belong. This is the world where we have achieved disability justice. Disability justice is our liberation. Thank you.